Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dragon Warrior 3 for the Game Boy Color. This is Vortex259, your host, and today we're going to continue our adventure looking for the magic key. At the end of our previous video, we found this old man in a shrine just to the south of the desert west of the town of Ashland, and he told us that the magic key can be found in a pyramid to the north of the castle town of Oasis. But in today's video, I'd like to actually visit the castle of Oasis and talk to its inhabitants, see if we can get a few more clues, maybe pick up some new equipment. And before we actually do that, we want to pick up some treasure here in this little shrine, and we can actually start by picking up a Tomboy book from the bookshelf here. And of course I can't use that because all four of my characters are males, so I'm just going to sell that off for gold. And we can check one of these vases here. The leftmost vase is going to contain another tiny metal. Tiny metal number 14. 6 more and I can get that blade boomerang from the Metal Master. And last but not least, we can check the dresser here and find yet another token, which will be another chance at Pachisi. I still plan on going through that Pachisi track east of here, probably sometime after I finish going through the pyramid. Alright, well, let's cross the swamp here, take a little bit of damage, and we're going to start going to the west in search of the castle of Oasis. It isn't actually too far to the west of here, so let's go. Well, look at that. Here's a brand new enemy we can fight. This is the Hell Crab, accompanied by an annoying catfly. The catfly can cast Stop Spell, which is pretty bad because the Hell Crab has a very high defense, and to make matters worse, the Hell Crab can cast the Increase spell, which will increase his defense much further than he already has. So fortunately, Glenn is equipped with a brand new Iron Axe, which should cut through that defense pretty well. And otherwise, I'm going to have Pete attempt to take out the catfly, and I'm just going to hope that the catfly doesn't cast Stop Spell, so I can cast the Ice Bolt spell on the Hell Crab. Okay, there's my strategy. And yeah, you can see it only took 6 points of damage from my boomerang, so that's some pretty high defense. Well, at least it didn't cast the Increase spell, which is good. And we took him out pretty quick. But there goes the catfly casting the Stop spell. Too little too late though, because he's going to be dead meat here after this next round. There we go. And we take care of the catfly, get 35 experience points, 43 gold. Now there's actually another new enemy here in the desert you can face called the Flamepede. That will be another caterpillar type monster. They can spit fire at you and all 4 of your party members will take damage. And I've actually already found that Flamepede monster medal. It's number 36 in the medal list. So good luck to you on finding that one too. I've been having a fairly hard time finding those monster medals, and wouldn't you know, my phone would ring right here. Alright, I paused my video and answered it, and sure enough it was a telemarketing call. What a wonderful time for that. Anyway, we found the Oasis here, so let's go inside. And all you got to do is step on the trees there, and you'll find the village and the castle waiting for you inside. So first we'll have to go through the village. And we can speak to some of the villagers here. We'll talk to this first person who just welcomes us to Isis, the kingdom in the desert. It was founded by the late Pharaoh. Well, there's a small cemetery here, and I guess we can do some grave robbing. If we check the center gravestone, we can find yet another tiny metal. Tiny metal number 15, so making more progress on those tiny metals. Well, let's go a little bit further to the north. Oh, you're from Aliahan. I've never heard of such a place. Is it a backwater? Well, if you consider a little village on a small island out in the middle of nowhere, then yes, I would say that's pretty backwater. And this person lost a bundle today, so that means that this is another monster stadium. So if you want to gamble away your gold, you can bet on more monster battles down here. Kind of funny because apparently the Queen likes to come down here occasionally, just like the King of Romilly did. So even royalty likes to gamble, I guess. And let's see. We've got an item shop here, and They've just got your general run-of-the-mill items here, nothing special there. And if we go into this house here, we can go upstairs and speak to the lady, and apparently her husband runs a weapon and armor shop in this town. And let's see, we can look inside a dresser and find another pair of boxer shorts, so we can steal more underwear out of there. And if you like, you can look into the mirror, and Hero or whoever the lead character in your party will have different things to say every time you look in the mirror. Hero decides that he looks tougher, that Glenn thinks he's wasting time, and tells him to let's move along. Alright, well, let's continue going to the east here. Travelers, would you like to hear my song? I guess this is a bard. And this bard is singing about the Starry Bracelet, which enhances agility delightfully. So maybe we'll be running into a Starry Bracelet here pretty soon. And there's a well here in the center of town. And of course, living in the desert, water is going to be the inhabitants' treasure here. So the desert's leaving everybody parched, so thankfully they have a water well. And of course the desert's also full of horrid monsters, but my, the queen is beautiful. It was worth the effort to come. So apparently the queen is a very beautiful lady. We'll want to go visit her here pretty shortly. Well, let's go down and take a look down in the well, see if there's anything interesting down here. And sure enough, there's a treasure chest down here. Inside the treasure chest, we are going to find a Brave book. So I'll probably just sell that off too, but you can use that to change your personality. And believe it or not, if you check the spot where you exit the well, you can find an agility seed. And I think Glenn, my warrior, has the lowest agility, so I'm going to go ahead and use that on him. And wow, he gets an increase of 3 there, which is very good. Alright, anything over here on the eastern side of town? We've got another item shop here. And let's see, we've got a warrior here who says, in the north of the desert is a tomb of the kings, the pyramid. Although I would like to go there, I dare not. It is a sacred place that dates back several thousand years. Rashly entering it or touching its treasures could result in a curse. Yeah, I bet you didn't see that video coming, did you? Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies, The Mummy. And every time I play through this part of Dragon Warrior 3, it always reminds me of that movie, The Mummy, with Brendan Fraser. Good movie. Well, let's check the weapon and armor shop here. And inside here, we can purchase some new things. I do want to go ahead and get a holy spear for 2,300 gold. And I'm going to go ahead and give that to Pete. And we'll equip it there. And I do want to buy 2 iron shields and also want to get some iron helmets for everybody. So let me go ahead and purchase as many of those as I can, and I'll meet right back up with you. Okay, after selling off some of my old equipment, I was able to purchase everything new. You can see I got an iron shield and a new iron helmet for Hero and Glenn, and went ahead and bought that holy spear, of course, for Pete, along with an iron helmet. So got some really good increases to all my stats there with that new equipment, which is good. Well, let's check this vase down here on the southeastern corner of town and find yet another tiny metal number 16. So yeah, making some really good progress there. Okay, let's talk to this person in the center of town, and he says, I am Socrates. I'm waiting for nightfall, but when the night comes, I long for the morning. And sure enough, if we come back at night, we can enter Socrates' house, but let's check this hanging sack right here. We'll get another token. Getting plenty of those. And upstairs in Socrates' house, we can use our thief's key to go through the door. And he's now waiting for dawn to come. I guess he's never happy with what the current time is. Well, nothing in the bookshelf here. Didn't mean to check it twice there. But we can find the smart book on the in the leftmost bookshelf there. Alright, well, I'm going to rest up at the inn and let's go check out the castle. Okay, exiting out of the village and into the castle. We've got the castle of Isis here. So let's go meet the queen, shall we? And if we go up into the Queen's chamber here, let's see if she's as lovely as they say. They shower me with praise, but what good is fleeting beauty? It is not about appearance. Make your soul beautiful. The soul never gets wrinkled. Alright, well I guess I'm going to have to go ahead and stop here. I'm already out of time for today, but next time we're going to see if we can get some clues about the pyramid and see if we can begin our search for the magic key. Thank you for watching today's video. This has been Vortex 259. Have yourselves a great day, and we'll see you again next time.